What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. Let's get straight into the video. 3 ways to know you are a star seed, a light worker, a chosen one. Let's get straight into the ways. Number 1, unlucky upbringing / lucky adulthood, teenhood, or let's just say as you gotten older, your life become more vibrationally in flow. Since we have a lot more resistance than other people, we might get a more unlucky childhood, a more tougher childhood. But through that tougher childhood, we learn a lot more, a lot quicker. We learn a lot more about, people and how people act, and kind of we understand people more through the unlucky upbringing. And as I said, you may have a luckier adulthood in your adult life. You may have a lot of abundance. You may recognize your abundance. That's because when you were younger, you got a lot more lessons, and you got the lessons you needed. So number 1 is unlucky upbringing, but lucky in your adult life, or lucky when you're grown, right? Positive outlook. You may be the person who always has a positive outlook on multiple things. No matter what happens to you, no matter what happens, you're always the person who is always looking positive, and you're always looking forward. That doesn't mean you're glee and you're happy all the time, but overall, when something happens, when something negative happens, instead of having a positive mindset about it, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you think about the positive thing first, and you think about the positive outcome first. So if somebody dies, if something like that happens, instead of thinking like, oh, they died, I'm never gonna see them again, I'm so sad. I mean, you can be sad, I'm not saying that, but instead of being, having a negative outlook upon the situation, you have a positive outlook upon the situation. I think, they're still alive in, the astral plane, or, whatever. So number 2 is, for the 3 ways to know you are a chosen one, a star seed, a light worker, or whatever, have a very positive outlook on life, and you have a positive, vibration around you. People want to be next to you. People want to be towards you. People come to you and advice. Just a little side note, just some side shit. People come to you for advice. People come to you for things, because you have a very positive and knowledgeable outlook on life. You are always waking somebody up. Number 3 is like, that doesn't mean you have a YouTube channel, okay? It doesn't mean you have a YouTube channel. It doesn't mean you're a public speaker. That's not what it means. But if you've noticed throughout your life, a lot of people come to you and they say existential questions, and a lot of the times you have answers for those existential questions. So people come to you to talk about deep shit, basically. People always are coming to you to talk about deep shit. If you've had this occur in your life, that's a very, very good sign that you are a star seed, light worker, chosen one. So people are always coming to you to talk about the government, or aliens, or motherfucking vibrations, or something of an other. You may have conversations like this on the daily. You may have conversations like this all the time. It may seem normal to you, but you have to realize most of the world is asleep. Most of the world are sheep. So why do you know so much information? Why are people always coming to you to wake up, to learn about things? That's because you're a light worker, and you were sent here to work the light. You were sent here to spread awareness, especially in this Aquarius age. That's kind of why everybody's coming towards you specifically, to wake up, to learn something. And you've noticed throughout your life that you are always waking somebody up. You are always the person to, wake somebody up. Maybe last week you just told your homie about the croak, about how COVID's fake. Maybe, 2 days ago you told your mom about aliens. You know what I'm saying? You're always kind of the one who's always spreading this information and doing the light work. Number 3, for the final one, and maybe even the most important, is that you are always waking somebody up. You are the person that people go to for information. Once again, this doesn't mean being a public speaker, doesn't mean having a YouTube channel, doesn't mean any of that. But overall, throughout your life, you've noticed a pattern where you are waking people up, you are giving information. And to review it, number 2, positive outlook. Overall, you have a very positive and like a Pisces nature through life, like if you lived it before. So you have a positive and a less of a pessimistic outlook towards most situations. Not all situations, we all get down and out sometimes, but through a lot of situations, most of the time, you have a very positive outlook upon it. People might be like, why are you so positive all the time? Something may happen and you're like the only person in the room who's like, hey, it's not that bad. And you always kind of look at the benefits of the nature of the situation rather than the negatives. And number 1, unlucky upbringing. You may have had a traumatic childhood. Something may happen into your traumatic past that could be negative, could have been unlucky, could, not, it wasn't the best, you know what I mean? This doesn't mean you were like homeless or your parents beat you or anything like that. But overall, your childhood probably wasn't the best, or it was very traumatic, to put it in better words. So you may have learned a lot from your childhood, but since you've learned so many lessons, it was kind of traumatic. Like, so much shit from your childhood, but also you have a very lucky adulthood. So as you've gotten older, this karma has faded, and through the karma that you've learned from your past, you use it into your adult life or to your grown life or to whatever age you're at, and you're using this karma to teach people or to learn more about yourself or anything of that nature. So that was 3 ways to know you are a chosen one. If you didn't resonate with everything on this list, that's okay. If you resonated with 1 but you didn't resonate with 2, that's fine. If you resonate with 1 thing on this list, then that's kind of a good sign, because usually people don't have anything on this list, right? So I really hope you guys overall resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Check out my Teespring, all spiritual designs made by yours truly. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.